Jeez. Just started the recording. Someone's knocking on Josiah's door. Be careful, bud.
False alarm.
Whew! What a relief. Ooh, scary.
Scary. Are we live?
Oh, yeah, we're live. We've been live for 44 seconds.
Oh, boy.
That was Isabel?
Yeah, she was just getting rid of coffee grounds in the trash can.
Oh, okay.
It sounded like a knock to me.
I was like, wow, they are impatient.
Impatient
like-
to get rid of coffee
It was
grounds
like,
is
knock,
what.
knock, 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 knock. And it was like, knock, 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 knock.
Yeah. That's
right.
what it sounded like.
Welcome
Funny
back to
stories?
this. Oh. All right, we need to work through how we're starting these. Welcome back to the Story Traders podcast.
You going first or me?
Oh, go ahead.
Okay. We've
These
got.
are funny stories. Funny recent stories.
Yeah. Mine are a little edgy, so.
Ooh,
Ooh, yikes.
like homeschool edgy or like edgy?
Homeschool edgy.
Okay.
But they do involve marijuana. Ooh.
Okay.
So one of the stories is I was going to my sister-in-law's wedding, and Isabel was already there because she was in the wedding, obviously. So I was, what?
Obviously.
I was driving with my sister, Adelie, and we pull up and we park on the street, and I see in her like little cubby there some sunglasses, and I see on like the side of them all these leaves.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And they look to me like weed. And I'm like,
And of course, you have a greenhouse. You don't sell it,
I don't
but
sell
you
it.
have a greenhouse. You're very familiar with plants.
yeah. And I think most people would see that and also probably recognize it as weed as well.
Yeah. To be fair, we live in the state of Ohio, and that will come up later. Go ahead.
It will?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So anyways, I see that, and I'm joking with Adley because I'm like, of course she doesn't have weed sunglasses, but I'm going to make it sound like she does. So I say, oh, I was like, why do you have weed sunglasses, Adley? And she looks, and she kind of pauses. She's like, I do have weed sunglasses. I was like, what? She's like, I didn't realize they were weed. I was like, so then I was thinking in my head, well, maybe she just like is now convinced, but like they're not actually. So I was like, where'd you buy them? She's like, I bought them in Colorado. I was like, well, okay, you
that
you
explains why
have
they're
weed
weed sunglasses.
sunglasses. She's like, I just saw them as leaves and I didn't even think anything about it. I was like, oh my word, that's so crazy. So that was hilarious. And then not even a week and a half, 2 weeks later, I was at my parents-in-law's house. I was in the bathroom, and I see some toothpaste. And it says on there something about, I don't remember, I think it had something to do with hemp on there or something.
Okay.
Maybe, I don't think it was CBD, but it was like some type of like byproduct thing from marijuana on the toothpaste. And I was like, oh, wow. Okay, that's interesting. So I go out and I say to my mother-in-law, I was like, why do you have weed toothpaste? And she's like, what? And I was like, it says whatever on there. And then my father-in-law, he was like, yeah, that does come from the weed plant. And she's like, she gets all giggly. She's like, I didn't know I had weed toothpaste. I was like, well, it's not going to get you high. But it was so funny. She had no idea. So in like 2 weeks time span, I found two things that had to do with weed. And
people didn't realize.
They were just so innocent. They had no idea.
Yeah.
It's just, it's sneaking into our lives. We've got to be careful.
Yeah.
So funny.
Yeah, the reason I said that was a part of, or that Ohio would come back into this is because we live in the Buckeye State, and the Buckeye tree leaves
It does look kind of like weed.
Yeah, to people who are not like super familiar, it does look pretty similar to the weed plant.
Yeah.
And so like a lot of people will we'll joke about how like the Buckeye tree, it looks like, a weed plant.
Yeah.
But so I was thinking, I couldn't remember. I know that I had heard that story before about Adley, but I was trying to remember if she had thought like, oh yeah, it just looks like a Buckeye tree.
I don't think the Buckeye came across her mind.
Had
I think
anything.
she just saw leaves and she was like, "Oh, that's cute."
Yeah, okay, all right, whatever.
And yes, she needed sunglasses. She went out there and didn't have any for
Yeah.
whatever reason. So
Okay.
she was like, "I just need these sunglasses."
Okay.
So funny.
Yeah. So one of my funny recent stories is Oliver related. So he goes to daycare, and you send like snacks with him. Like you send lunch, you send different snacks with him, and they have snack time every day. And every day when they have snack time, they take a picture and post it on like this app that all the parents have access to, so that they can see like their kid, doing different activities, like whatever. But the snack time is always one of the things that they post about. So this actually happened back in February,
Okay.
but when it happened, it was so funny. I mean, like, there are very few things that get me laughing to the point where I am almost crying, and this was one of those things.
Okay.
And so basically, Bailey drops off Oliver every morning that he goes to daycare. She drops him off about like 7:30, and then she puts his like lunch bag in their industrial size refrigerator.
Yeah, I've seen it. It's pretty big.
It is big refrigerator. And so that morning, I don't know what happened, but it just like something threw Bailey off.
Okay.
And so she dropped him off, but she left his lunch bag like next to his like cubby or something where all of his stuff was, instead of putting it in the refrigerator. I'm guessing that she just like set it down.
Yeah.
And like, got him ready to go with his class and stuff, and then just walked out.
Yeah.
Totally forgot about it. So they messaged her at one point. They said, "Hey, looks like he didn't have any food today." This is after the snack time.
Okay.
But I think we've got something that he can have for lunch as well.
Okay.
And she was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't realize. I did bring his lunch. I must have just like set it down next to his cubby. Can you check that?" And they were like, "Oh yeah. Yeah, it was there. Okay, we're good."
Yeah.
But that was after the snack time.
Okay.
And the picture that they posted was utterly hilarious, because most of the time, there's just every kid has their snacks in front of them, and they're just, just being crazy little toddlers.
Yeah.
Oliver's 2 now. At the time, he was
1.5.
past, 1.5. He was like, yeah. And this picture, I'm going to show it to you.
Okay.
This picture is so funny because he's just sitting there. It looks like he's just sitting there very patiently with his hands together, just waiting. And all of these other kids have their snacks, and he has
Nothing
in front of him.
Okay.
Okay, so there are 5 pictures right here. Okay, swipe to the left, so you can see like how each of these. Yeah, you can see
like.
how each of these pictures looks. But the 5th picture is the one that I'm talking about. It's just,
Wait.
No, to the left.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Okay, they're just all sitting there.
That's a
eating their
small
snacks.
class.
Yeah. See what I mean? He's just got his hands together. He's just like staring at the empty space in front of him.
It literally looks like he's looking into oblivion.
I know. It looks like it looks.
I
It looks
wish
like
I
he's
had
just,
food so bad.
gosh, I wish that mom packed something for me. It was so funny. Bailey and I.
Oh my goodness.
That night, Bailey and I were laughing so hard at that picture. I could not believe how funny he looked.
Oh my gosh,
So
that
he
is.
did end up getting food, but
Well, that's good.
when the picture was taken, it was just him, just looking the most pathetic that I've ever seen him look, as he's just hoping that there's a snack.
That is so funny. He practically never looks at the camera,
Yeah,
and especially that time he was not in a camera mood.
Yeah,
Which
most-
I mean, I get that. I wouldn't have been looking at the camera either.
yeah,
That's so funny.
yeah.
I mean, good parenting. He's just like, I think they'll get me food
Yeah,
eventually.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah,
That's so funny.
yeah. So that's what I got for this this podcast.
Leave us a 5-star review.
Shorter podcast.
How long was this?
We're up to 11:42.
Boy, somebody could just like listen to 4 podcasts in a row.
Yeah. Also, it's probably even going to be shorter than that, because I'll cut out some of the time that you ran downstairs to see who was feverishly knocking on.
I think you
the
should just
door.
keep it in.
Yeah.
It's real life.
Yeah. Sure. It's
It's
real
about
life.
getting rid of coffee grounds.
Yeah. All right. Well, leave us a 5-star review. We'll see if I leave it in or not.
On to funny stories, round 2.
Leave us comments. Also, if you have any funny stories,
Yeah,
send them to us.
please. I'd love to laugh at other people's stories.
Embarrassing, / funny stories.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Peace out.